International pride is on full display starting in domination.
Earning all 99 stars will net you 100 overall Andrew Bogut to control the paint.
Let's talk season rewards with Level 1's Invincible.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sport. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. MP is out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the point. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Sharp against Wallace. Holmgren wide open. That one's good from the corner.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's Joseph. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Sharp, the pass to Joseph. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Williams kicks to Mitchell. Back to Williams. A three ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Joseph. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Williams. Avdia with a defensive effort.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Lillard surveying the D. No good on the triple. The Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Mitchell. And that one goes long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Joseph, that's good.
How about the vision of Damian Lillard spotting his open teammate outside the arc?
Lillard against Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Driving in. Joseph with the rebound. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Utah Jazz. Back to Avdia. Takes it from 10. He squares up and sinks it. Avdia's got 5 points so far.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing out.
Will it go? Wallace, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Lillard, the pass to Joseph. Off target from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Mitchell outside. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Williams. Unloads from 13. Avdia with the defensive effort. Here's Joseph. Poked away. It's stolen by Hartenstein. On the wing, Williams. A baseline J. And the rejection by MP.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Avdia kicks to Joseph. Sharp on the wing. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Mitchell against Lillard. Mitchell dishes to Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And the Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Mitchell. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Portland no good that time either. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center. Wallace against Sharp. For three, Williams. Another miss by Williams.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And here's Joseph for three. And they'll get another chance. Lillard against Caruso. Latrey and Damian Lillard. Good for the three. Lillard's got 6.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Thunder trailing by 6. Wallace kicks to Williams. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Portland with the rebound. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Holiday comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Henderson subbed in for Lillard. Now here's Joseph. 10 points for him. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in for Portland. Here's Mitchell. They trail by 1. Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second quarter. Sharp is on the wing, and he'll be paired with Grant. Donovan Clingan out there with MP. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Dort. No scoring in this one. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
First 2. It's the NBA draft. I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself, because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan.
Here's Lillard. The Thunder making the shot. That one's not going to go. Good D by Mitchell. Here's Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Oklahoma City, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Lillard, the pass to Joseph. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Grant kicks to Joseph. Off target with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck for deep here. It's just not his night.
And the rejection by MP. Now Clingan. He has yet to score. Pass to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Mitchell. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nice step back to get it off. Lillard's got 12.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Mitchell passes to Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's gotten the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA and the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And Sharp drops them both. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
And now we bring you the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. And you look at Joseph, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He's brought that physicality. I mean, given a chance to contribute, he's shown that he can battle inside the best of them. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lillard from outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Joseph. Here's the triple. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. To end the run, Williams kicks to Dort. Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Now, Dort, after the missed three from Joseph, Hartenstein gets it to fall from the right block.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Well, we all know this is what Lillard is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He's a prolific scorer.
And the rejection by MP.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Good on the triple.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Swing in with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland.
Blazer substitution, Matisse Thybulle.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Williams, that's good.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Lillard, the pass to Joseph. Offensive rebound, Klingon, and it's blocked.
Quite simply, Lu Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Mitchell passes to Williams. Back to Mitchell. From outside the arc. And the rejection by MP. And they're able to recover. And Hartenstein is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Sean. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And they get it back. Williams inside the line. Jump shot is good that time. Williams has got 11 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Thybulle kicks to Joseph. Thybulle on the wing. Nothing on the board. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. Williams passes to Joe. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number 1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing. Trying to get them refocused.
You have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Dort. Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso in for Mitchell. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Tamani Kamara, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Avdia comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Drew Holiday is checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Henderson subbed in for Lillard. Now Wallace. After the missed three from Joseph. Wallace inside. Guarded by Holiday. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Out to the right wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Holiday dishes to Joseph. Outside, Avdia. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They get it back.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin?
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And he makes the first. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
Caruso against Henderson. Pass to Holiday. Kicks it out to MP for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Joseph's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Down low, there's Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Henderson passes to Joseph. And another three for Portland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Wallace against Holiday. Wallace misses.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Outside, Avdia. Clock at 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
So over his career, Avdia has upped his scoring numbers, and defenders have taken notice.
Deni Avdia. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Williams. There's the three. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And here is Wallace. The three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Jalen Williams.
Thunder, 16. The Trailblazers, 59. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Now, here's Joseph. Here's Avdia. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Avdia's got 8 points. Oklahoma City's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Mitchell wide open from outside off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Back to Joseph. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
Joseph's got 22 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Holmgren. Tries it from 19. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Avdia finds Joseph. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Sharp, the pass to Joseph. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City trailing. The drive by Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Lillard from outside. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Lillard. Mitchell kicks to Wallace. The 10-footer. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sharp with it. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Nails the baby hook. And it's 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Shoots from 14, and that one's good. Lillard.
Well, any range is within range for a shooter of Lillard's talents.
Here's Williams, and the rejection by MP. Lillard finds Joseph, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Joseph. Averaging 40 points, almost 4 blocks, and 5 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Well, part of why he's playing so well is in how they're using him. They're not asking him to do things that are outside of his skill set.
Now, here's Joseph. 22 points for him. Mitchell against Lillard. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Joseph's got 4 assists now tonight.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
This is how you run the pick and roll. Dort being the beneficiary of that set.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Back to Sharp. Knocked away. Pass to Joseph. Lillard from outside. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren. Using his length beautifully.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Thunder trailing by 4. To the middle. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Wallace. And that's 10 points for Chet Holmgren. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Over in the corner, Avdia drops in the tray. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wallace. 7 points in the game. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Here's Joe. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Joe's got 9.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Man, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 32 points in the game.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Williams passes to Joe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
A different look now for Portland. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Holiday in for Avdia.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Thunder have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. A shot goes down and gets this game back to even. He's got 10.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Now, Joe, after the missed 3 from Joseph. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. George got his 4th rebound in this one. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Dort. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Alex Caruso checked in for Cason Wallace.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Henderson's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
Then for Portland, Henderson.
Pass to Dort. Outside Williams. Holmgren left side. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. That one wide left. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Grant outside. Portland again missing. Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Dort against Joseph. Joe passes to Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one's good, Caruso.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Henderson. Outside Holiday. Outside Joseph. Launches it. And they recover it. Henderson. And the rejection by Holmgren. And there's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Look at how Caruso holds nothing back when he cuts his way to the bucket.
Over to the left wing. Back to Henderson. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nailed from three-point land. That's 28 points for Joseph.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
Joseph against Williams. Dort kicks to Caruso. And the rejection by MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams has checked in. And Portland with a change here too. Clingan, he's checked in for Grant. Holiday, the pass to Joseph. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Williams, guarded closely. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assert. Able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
Pass to Williams. Dort against Holiday. Back to Williams. Holmgren outside. A wide open look here for Caruso. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Oklahoma City ball. Now into the lineup for your Thunder, Mitchell.
Williams passes to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And stolen by Caruso. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Portland out in front, ending the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Avdia is out there with MP. And it's Clingan in the center.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And they get it back. Got it. Good job in the low post. Clingan's got his first basket.
I love how hard Clingan works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Stolen by Henderson. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And it's sent back by Wallace. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Hartenstein. Good defense by MP. Fades back. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
To the paint. Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by MP. The 3. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Wallace for the finish. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Kicks it out to MP. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Joseph's got 39.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
The drop out of the rafters. He puts it in.
Are you kidding me?
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Avdia finds Klingon. Pass to Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. Shot by Joseph. No good. Under trailing by 9. Caruso, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Wallace. Defended by Sharp. Wallace misses. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And taken away by Wallace. Inside. And finished off by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here's Sharp. Sharp on the wing. Thunder with the rebound. Williams for 3. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball in any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in.
Amazing.
Portland leading by 4. Pass to Joseph from the arc. Offensive rebound. Klingon. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Oh, good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
Mitchell passes to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Back to Lillard. Outside, Avdia. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Look, over the last few seasons, we've seen Avdia become more comfortable playing through contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers leading by 5. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot comes out. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Sharp against Wallace. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Lobs up the alley-oop pass.
My goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 33.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Driving inside, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell is doubled. Williams with the ball, picked up by Joseph, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Williams. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. They now take the lead. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Portland. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Jalen Williams.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Williams attacking, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
Remains Oklahoma City ball.
Wallace against Sharp. Mitchell right side. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Avdia gets the bucket.
You got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia showing plenty.
Here's Wallace. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And good that time. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
Guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Henderson's checked in for Portland. And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it tonight.
Here's Hartenstein. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Shot by Joseph. No good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. bangs home the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Avdia against Williams. Down low. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Second team foul.
Outside, Joseph. Portland moving the ball around. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive side.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Wallace against Henderson. Wallace looking for an opening. Stolen by Henderson, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. The three from Joseph. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Trailblazers foul. Damian Lillard. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. For the 3, connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 40 points.
It's Dame time. Lillard loves the spot.
Mitchell outside. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForge.
Taco on the pop. Ben Simmons to Taco 4. It is officially endgame in my team. That's a massive bucket right there.
Our next guest is dominating the competition in my team's King of the Court, Ty CFB, with over 20-plus wins in this tournament. Welcome back to 2K TV, Ty.
Glad to be back talking with you guys, man. It feels like it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back.
All right, I want to know how you are able to do these accomplishments, because it's so tough mentally to prepare for one of these weekends. So let's start off with the mental approach.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So here's Portland's starting group. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. MP is out there with Donovan Clingan, and it's Lillard in at the point. And for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma up top, defended by Avdia. It's Kuzma with the miss. Now the Blazers on the move. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist by MP.
Well, you see how nimble Lillard can be, finding a way to dance around the defense.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis, and he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Joseph. Here's Avdia. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
And another exciting young player for Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And he sinks the second. Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaedon Sharpe's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. MP outside. Pass to Sharpe. Now here's Lillard. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Kuzma. And no good. The dry spell continues. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Jang comes in for Kuzma, and it's Porter Jr. in for Harris. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. The fadeaway. Portland with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
MP outside. No good with the triple. Hawks trail by 8. Porter in the post. Defended by Avdia. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low. Getting past some contact into his shot.
Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. Joseph passes to Lillard. Back to Joseph from outside the arc. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
An outstanding first quarter from...
Well, Milwaukee shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Rollins. Portis, right side. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, the defense was there, but big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
And the Trailblazers call time here. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Rollins. Then for Portland, Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Kamara comes in for Avdia. And Holiday subbed in for Sharp. Here's Prince. Following the three-point basket by Portland. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one drops for him.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Porter against Lillard. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Lillard against Porter. And Turner with the block.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Outside Kamara. Back to Joseph from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Left side Porter over Lillard. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Portland ahead. They lead by 11. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Grant is the 3 with Kamara in the front court as well. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Joseph in at the 5, down low.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Grant finds MP. Now Holiday. Pass to Graham. Lillard outside. Takes the three. Lillard drains the outside shot.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the time.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
So good in the open court. Lillard able to convert on the break.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Prince against Grant. Here's Joseph. And it's Portland scoring again.
Yeah, look, that's a good find by the veteran. Grant keeping everyone involved.
Here's Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a lot of spot-up shooters now. So it's the Portland Trailblazers.
That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Bucks 22, Portland 47.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, then it's Gary Harris, and it's Rollins in at the 1. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Lillard. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Here's Rollins. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force. The power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense. He gives you everything.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A. certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Now here's Sharp. Back to Joseph. Outside Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The ball's knocked loose.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee on D. From the wing, and it's Lillard, that time on the assist by MP. Lillard's got 18.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Basket counts. Give him 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Brian, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Pass to Joseph. Lillard against Antetokounmpo. Lillard passes to Joseph. Avdia outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Rollins.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Joseph. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Man, good whistle there.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, MP. Milwaukee making some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Porter Jr. in for Harris. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamara's checked in. And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
And here's Milwaukee now, after the basket by Portland.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Lillard passes to Joseph. Now Sharp. Shot, left block. 6 to shoot. Avdia from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. With the drive, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Milwaukee making some changes. Jang comes in for Kuzma, and Prince is subbed in for Rollins. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Drew Holiday comes in for Sharp. Now here's Kamara. No points so far. MP right side. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Turner. The shot comes out. Good D by MP.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The 3. Again, the miss by Portland.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Now here's MP. He's got 12. Back to Grant. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Williams is checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Lillard.
Henderson.
Portland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Prince against Holiday. And Turner with the block.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Pass to Grant. Williams tips it back in.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And how fun is it watching Porter Jr. punch it in, leaving no room for error on the drive.
Three-pointer Holiday sinks it from distance. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Here's Holiday, and it's Portland scoring again.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. everyone does everything now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sissoko in at the small forward position.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Grant finds Henderson. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot's good by Henderson.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Green. Banked it in off the glass. Green's got his first basket of the night. Portland in total control. Pass to Sissoko. Grant outside. Henderson against Green. The baseline Jay. The rebound by Sims. The Bucks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Trent, the pass to Green. Here's Nance. He's covered by Grant. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Thybulle. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get.
Substitution on the court.
And Milwaukee has possession. Turner passes to Kuzma. It's stolen by Henderson. Harris against Thybulle. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Kuzma against Thybulle. Blocked!
Well, known for his terrific defense, Grant is so good at getting his timing down to block shots.
The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Kuzma. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Jang, he's checked in for the Bucks. And he can't hit the second. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. Yes, so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
That's good from Henderson.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma outside. Counted from distance.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. Works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Henderson scanning the floor. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Harris misses.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The explosive Scoot Henderson, a handful to guard.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in, and also a switch here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, on the run, Kuzma can be very effective, just attacking without hesitation. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Kamara, that's good.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Porter. The shot off that time.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Portland moving it around. There's the three. Kamara, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Joseph passes to Henderson. Back to Joseph. This one for three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for